Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's AJ Writes Crypto. This is a segment I like to call 5 charts in 5 minutes. I understand you don't have time to look at all the charts all day long. I'm doing the work for you, and I want to show you 5 buyer setups that you can consider. You can set these alarms so you can react to the market without having to do all the homework yourself. I try to keep these below 5 minutes, but it's really hard to do, but I'm going to try. So here we go. Jumping into it, FET or ASI, the Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance. Since the merge of them, things have been a little rocky, like, leading up to that. But now we're at a point where we can kind of make a case. Hey, this thing's finally getting pretty close to breaking out. I mean, this thing has been in a downtrend since local high, $3.45 back in March. And on the 6-hour chart here, it had a death cross. But now the 50 EMA said, you know what? I want to fight again. And it looks like it could push up and reclaim a bull cross quickly after that. And it is knocking on the door of a breakout. But I want to investigate this a little teeny bit more. Here's a chart of FET on the 4-hour with a little bit more levels involved, and I will break those down as best I can. But overall, what I really have been focusing on is very simple: a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, an inverse head and shoulder setup forming on FET. And up here is the measured move if it is to break out of the neckline. From the neckline itself, we're talking a 56% move. And if we're talking from the current price, say it goes through the neckline and to the measured move, we're talking 98% to the upside to $2.41, which makes sense because there's another big support resistance line up there at $2.50. But also look down here when we zoom in a little bit. Let's talk about this. So we actually kind of discovered this head and shoulders forming here when it broke down through this uptrend. And we actually did nail this short right here in my Telegram group. And then there was this little downtrend that also broke out as well that we also nailed in the group, which was a move up, about a 15% move in one day. Not bad. But right now it has broke above the next support resistance level. And I would put FET in a conditional range between this level that it just went through at about $1.19 and the next level above at $1.27. So I don't care if it goes between $1.19 and $1.27. I am waiting for the break down or the break up. And the interesting thing about the break up, you see this gap in the volume profile here? That is why it moves so quickly down and so quickly up. And if we can get back in this, we can kind of predict the short. But I want to go ahead and say this thing looks like it could go to the upside if Bitcoin continues with the price action that it has been right now. It's looking pretty good coming out of the red on the 4-hour chart. Keep a close eye on this FET setup. Another chart in an inverse head and shoulders is Phantom. Also, just like FET, knocking on the door of that breakout. The breakout season is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. And just like FET, inverse head and shoulder forming on FTM. And look, we get this measured move to the bottom, pull this bad boy up, measure that would take us all the way to 78 cents from the current price. That would be a 71.5% move. And also really pay attention to Phantom, and it is maybe about to close above the 50 EMA on the daily chart. If this continues for another 12 hours or so, if this thing can close above the 50, that would be looking really good. Look at the curvature of the money flow, really good coming up into the next momentum wave. Yes, Phantom has pumped a little bit, off of this level in the past 3 days, 27%, but it still has more gas in the tank. Keep a close eye on Phantom, and also keep a close eye on this support resistance level I have marked for you right here around 52.6. 0.526. Phantom can get above that and get back into this range. We could easily get some scalp setups with Phantom. Keep a close eye on that breakout if it gets out of this long-term downtrend. That's the alarm you really want to set on Phantom, that long one right there. Ando, got to move quick. I'm running out of time. Oh no. Ando's in this downtrend. It's been in this downtrend forever. We're looking at a 12-hour time frame. But look, it does have that curvature. We kind of have that anchor wave, trigger wave set up. And what I like about Ando is you see how quickly it moved down from right here to right here. That's because look at this gap in the volume profile. All right. So if Ando can kind of get up in here, knock on this door, close above this EMA, it could really get up out of here from 62 to maybe 92 cents. I think Ando is going to be back to $1 sooner than people think. Keep a close eye on this curvature, and also keep a close eye. If we go the wrong way, you want to have an alarm set on the downside here around 56 cents to short if we lose the 56-cent level. Going to look at Bitcoin. Quick idea, 5-day chart. We got a cup. We got a hand, almost a handle. Cup and almost handle. Say this thing works out on Bitcoin. All right. Say if Bitcoin gets above $70,200. All right. We have the cup of all cups. We're talking a 50,000 gallon cup. All right. But let's say, where does this measured move take us on Bitcoin? From the price we are at now to the top, that'd be $126,000 per Bitcoin, 123% move from its current price. Let's investigate a little bit here on the 2-hour just to kind of see what we're dealing with. Bitcoin has had it, drew a line in the sand. It is coming back up. It found some life, and I really like where Bitcoin held up. We don't want to see this just be another move up, because keep in mind this yellow line here, this is the downtrend that has been forming on Bitcoin for a while. We don't want to see it just come up like it did here and then give all the gains back. We want to see this thing draw a line in the sand, get above support resistance. It's literally right at support resistance, another $100. If Bitcoin gets above 57, we can make an argument that it could break out of this downtrend. Make sure you have a close eye on Bitcoin. And also, like always, set an emergency alarm in case Bitcoin loses 53.6. That's an obvious short there as well. Final chart for today is no other than the 3-day chart on Algorand. And Algorand, you guys know how much I love this project, but it has been in the doldrums. But guess what? Algorand is below a key level. And Algorand on the 3-day looks really good. Anchor wave, trigger wave on Market Cypher. Just printed a green dot on the 3-day chart. And look at this volume profile. See how it kind of gaps in and comes back here? The volume profile really wakes up around 18, 19 cents. Just off volume alone, say it goes to that next level, that's a 50% move up. Algorand goes back to 19 cents from where it is right now. That's a 50% move, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely insane. Not only that, the key to Algorand, as mentioned before, is at 16 cents. This previous support resistance level from back here. It actually goes further back in the chart. We even bounce off of it here. You get my point. We got rejected from it here. 16 cents is the key to Algorand. When Algorand broke from 16 cents right here, look, 59% in 21 days. When it bounced off 16 cents, came back up, 2024 high, 108% in 45 days. What I'm saying here is that we have a bullish setup on the 3-day at 12 cents, approaching 16 cents. Can you long to 16 cents? Yes, you could. And from here, 16 cents is still a 24% move up the hill. But the real magic for Algorand happens, just like it did last time, when it breaks 16 cents. I really think that there is a lot of upside for Algorand, as we kind of get into Q4 of this year. I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight, but I think it's going to happen someday soon. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all we got. We went over on the time like we always do. And if you want to get even more setups, I'm about to post some setups on SWE, on WIF, on a couple other charts over at my Telegram group. Send me an email at ajalphagroup@gmail.com. We nailed some amazing trades. Last week and over the weekend, we shorted Popcat and long SWE at the same time, and we were right about both. Come join the Grogger family. My name is AJ Wrights Crypto. Smash the like button, get rich or get wrecked. Have a safe rest of your day. Later.